Alright guys, what's up? I know a good amount of you will be excited with the IPSC guys, okay? I can tell the sucker is heavy. Alright, look at this. We got the KJW CZ Shadow 2. We're going to do first impression here. In the background you can see the KJW. This is, I think, the SP09. It's a little bit old. Yeah, P09, okay. Great gun, okay. KJWORKS, if you don't know KJWORKS, excellent Taiwanese company. They make a lot of pistols. They're more on the real steel side, and then they do have some that they will venture and go try it out, okay. So we bought this from e-bike. Not a cheap gun, okay. 209. You can see we bought some other stuff. So we're gonna go over their review. I forget the name, but I know he's gonna be excited. Finally bought the Wee Desert Eagle. We'll go over that. But 209 from e-bike. The magazines are $31.95 USD. Okay, that's what comes with it. Just a little brief history on this. It's a Czech company. Great company. Okay, this is a very, very popular production gun. If you know USPSA, if you've done any real steel, if you can shoot real steel, I would say try to shoot the real steel. Really, it's just an amazing gun. Low bore axis. Okay, you'll see it. You'll understand when I show you guys. Okay, it comes with the manual. Okay, they're just really amazing guns out of the box. A lot of people use it for production. I think Aircraft Fuel is sponsored by them, I think, still. They're based on the CZ75 series. And I'm going to check it out. Okay, so the manual's there. Oops. Shoot, sorry guys. Alright, we're there. Good there. Let's get this out of here. This sucker is heavy. Okay. Got some BBs in here. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, it's just like old TMs. Some companies give you BBs, some don't. You can just use this for one mag. Okay. Got a thread cover. We're gonna have to spray paint it. This is metal. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to strip it and then just spray paint it. I don't really care. The reality is we're probably gonna upgrade this. Okay, I'm trying to look at this. Look at this beauty. Okay, look at this. Look at the upper slide, guys. Look how big the dust cover is. Look at this high beaver tail right here. You can see your grip. This gets in really high. We got this beautiful undercut. It is just, man, I remember when they first came out with the SPL1 or the Shadow 1, they came out swinging and people started picking up and then using them in real steel, and all of a sudden they just became really popular. They're like pretty affordable for a production gun. I know the real steel version of this, the Shadow 2, I think it's about 1,000 USD. The SPL1 I think was like 600-700 USD, and obviously, guys, the price will change, and those aren't exact, but go ahead and look it up. But look how beautiful this is. This is heavy. I could tell. I don't know the exact weight, but this feels pretty damn close to real steel. The real steel Shadow 2, I know it's close to 3 pounds. I don't know if that's loaded. I can't remember. CO2 mag, but that's what this is used for. Okay, we'll put that to the side. We got a double action. I probably want to change that to a single action. I don't really prefer double actions, but I'm pretty sure that would be easy. Probably just trigger a disconnector. I don't know if that's available. We'll see. We'll see what's on the market. I know there's parts. That's why, guys, I picked it up because I'm seeing a trend that there's parts being made for this. And who spearheaded it, guys, is Clarence Lai, CL Project. I think it's CL Project Design. And guys, Clarence Lai has been in the scene for as long as I can remember. I can remember the first time I saw Airsoft Surgeon as a kid, and what I'll give him is, I feel like he like mainstreamed it in a way. He put Airsoft Surgeon put like high kappa and like custom parts, Shui, all the big names back then on the map for like mainstream. And he's made a lot of great products over the years. And I'm glad to see that he's back. Now, was this stuff expensive? Oh yes, it was expensive, okay? But at the same time, my hat's off to him, okay? He's been in the scene for a long time, and I'm excited to see what we can do with this guy. So we're gonna shoot it. I can already tell you I want to change this, but this feels pretty nice. Wow, yeah. And even it's adjustable. This actually, you can, that's the first time I've seen like a adjustable off the back kind of. Well, there's a couple other pistols that do, but look at that. Might be hard to see. Let me turn this light on. There we go. This is, I don't see this being for a casual airsofter or speed softer. I feel like this would be for more IPSC, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's get that CO2. Yeah, this is making me appreciate it's like I want MaxStack to make a mag for everything now. As you can see, this is a traditional way. This is like 95% of how all the CO2 mags are done right now. So maybe he'll make a trend, because once they see him, and if he's doing really good and does well and becomes popular, he'll be the one to break it, break that cycle. Make sure, okay, we're good. We'll read what this says. What does that say? After using CO2 magazine charge, release all gas to avoid premature O-ring seal. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Let's fill it up. Okay, this is propane. We're gonna need to do a shooting video, but guys, that's like, man, that is on hold. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna try to just do one shooting video, and then I'll show you guys why I haven't done it. I've been busy with work, and I've been recovering. I gotta be honest, guys, I haven't been feeling very good lately, but I'm trying to get back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 20 seconds. Let's just dry fire this guy. This is the SP09. Great gun, love it. Just no support, barely anything for it. Okay, if anything, I can't remember. And it kind of reminded me, because someone was asking, hey, what happened to the Hudson? And it's like, man, if companies don't make anything for it, it becomes a wallpaper, because some companies just won't have, they make X amount, and good luck trying to get parts for it. You have to fight tooth and nail for it. All right, let's just do the propane first. Okay. Propane. Okay. I think we can see it. You got a nice view of it. I like this. It's making a mess everywhere though. Nice reset. It's a nice audible click. trigger feels pretty good, honestly. I think this is probably one of the best triggers out of the box I've felt in a long time. And one. Okay, let's just do some close-up shots. Make sure it's empty. For those who don't know, this is a double action trigger, meaning it does two actions. So it will pull back the hammer and then cock it. Once you get to the point, it will release it. If you have a single action trigger, guys, simple, basically, okay, well, this one doesn't even work. Ah, shit, I didn't want to grab that. I'll have to clean that. Okay. Okay, this is a single action. So basically, look, if I pull it, the hammer isn't being pulled back. I have to manually rack it and then pull to release it. Okay, so I prefer single action. They tend to be lighter trigger pull. We'll see how much we can actually do with this. I imagine it's probably doable. Okay. Yeah, look at that. God, look how high your hand gets on here. This is why it does so well in production in our real steel world. Okay, such a low bore axis here. You are high up. Your hand is literally almost at the barrel. Okay, I promise you, shoot the real steel version of it. It's got such a small muzzle flip. Look how big the dust cover is, okay? It's an exceptional. Okay. Let's take a look. So realistically, if I had to guess, we'd probably get 30 shots out and that's it. Okay, so here's the numbers. Max was 330, minimum was 307. Average was 321. I'd probably say safe around there. These are 2Os, guys. Not a bad spread. Remember, it's propane. You're always going to get towards the end. You will get, that's just the nature of airsoft. Okay. All right, CO2. Hopefully, this will perform better. Let's see. Okay, we're going to reset. So remember those numbers. Let's see if I can remember the numbers. Okay, you can see that. Okay, definitely. You guys should be able to see how crispy. You listen to the sound. That is very odd, guys. The power does not look that much more. That is. It feels like it's light striking here a little. Okay, let's get close up. The trigger is very nice. All right. Let's look at the numbers. That felt a little odd. Wow, what the hell? Am I on crack? Am I on crack, guys? Why is this the same? Is this like a limited, did they limit the... They might have limited it on here. Actually, that's, well... Yeah, but wouldn't I want a better... I'd want a better sped. It didn't dip as low as the propane, but that was like... Because this obviously can hold a little bit more. It's 12 grams. Wow, this is very odd. I guess when you guys are watching it, you could... There's, remember one... I said there was one shot that felt like a... like a light strike. This, you know, yeah, okay, alright, so something's a little off. This doesn't feel like it runs on propane as much. I know this slide is definitely going to be heavier than the original one. You can just tell by lengthwise, guys, right? Even though I know this has contour cuts and reduction, it's got a whole extra, you know, a couple 5-6 millimeters, and then it's got a bigger sight as well. Okay. Wow. This feels weird. I think this is going to be a fun project to actually upgrade, because I can say for right now, out of the box. Okay, okay, guys, keep in mind this pistol is really for IPSC, but at the same time, in a way, it's not, because like in real steel, guys, there's a lot more power being pushed out, right? And IPSC, the high kappa, is just, you can't defeat it, because you can make an extremely light high kappa and have it still be accurate extremely fast. So there's no reason, like, I don't think this actually provides a like a, you know, I know people, it would be a nice, I think it would be an enjoyable debate, but I don't feel like this actually provides a like like a competitive edge, because the recoil at the end of the day is still minimal, but this is also really heavy, and then that results with the CO2 is actually a little, that is quite odd. I actually want to dissect the magazine, and I actually want to dissect the top. Let me just shoot this one for you guys. Did we put gas in here? I think we did. Okay, we put gas in here. So let me shoot their old one. This is the SP09. There's the SP01, which this is the Shadow 1, and then it evolved into the Shadow 2. But, you know, reality, it's just like the CZ75 series. And you can see the CZ75, the original one, that's like old. Great pistol, great company, real steel company. KJWORKS, I just can't say enough good things about them anyways. The build quality on here, guys, just from touching it, feeling it, and first impression, this is just phenomenal. It feels wonderful. This feels like the real deal. It weighs pretty, I swear to God, it weighs pretty close. This feels like about 2 to 3 pounds, okay? So it's a good first impression. Now, as in, like, me being picky, because you guys know me, I'm picky, right? I want the best of the best, and if I can upgrade it or nitpick anything, yeah, I can tell you there's already room for improvement here. And that's probably why CL Clearance Line has entered that market, you know, and I'm going to show you all the parts we can get. Okay. Let's just chrono this one, just in case. The hell? Am I out of gas? Guys, it does not shoot like that, guys, by the way. It does definitely not shoot like that. That is, I'm definitely not out of gas, okay. What the did it finally break? Okay, yeah. All right, guys. I'm sorry. There is something off. That is not normal. Okay, you can ask anyone that comes over and shoot it. There's something wrong with that. This is a lot snappier on propane. Okay, so I could tell I would probably work on the upper. Let's just actually take apart the upper. Even with this not working. Damn, I just erased it. Oh shit, oh well, whatever. It's probably like 310 average. Let's take apart the upper. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the lower. You can see how different this is. If you've never shot a gun like this, they're just look how huge this dust cover is. Okay, look at that. All the weight in the pistol is really here. Okay. Yeah, this one we're gonna take apart, and we'll definitely fully deck this out in the future. Not now. I'm tapped out of money. I spent a lot for customer parts. We have 5KU parts. We have a lot of parts coming in. We picked up the Desert Eagle. Look at the upper. Before I take it off, look at that. Look how small it is. You guys see the rails? Look at the rails. This is the rails right here. You know, usually on the high cap, you see the rails on the inside. On the Glocks, on the inside. This guy, however, they changed it up, and look how small this profile is. That is it. So, like, all the benefits really are in the real steel world. In airsoft, I'm like, you know, it's pushing it. But I think it'd be cool if you were cross training. This is already phenomenal. Let's get this cover off. I don't know. Okay, so the only thing that's really moving is we want to weigh this. I know this is probably like, let's see what it weighs. Okay. Look at that port. That's a huge port. Why is it doesn't seem to move well on propane. And usually you want, to be honest, guys, like CO2 gets expensive after a while. Like, you know, I just don't want to be buying CO2 things all the time. Like, I like propane. It's simple, it's cheap. But yeah, that's, I don't know. Either I'm crazy or my propane's messed up. Okay, 152.6. Wait, let me make sure my propane is not messed up. Okay, Okay, I want to just make sure it's not messed up and I'm not having an off day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20. Okay. This is my workhorse. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not crazy. 153 isn't that much though. Okay, I guess, you know, the first thing I'd probably do, guys, I'd actually try to reduce the upper weight. That's probably the first thing I'd do. This doesn't really shoot that much power wise. This looks like a 5-inch, so it's probably like 113 millimeters. We'll see. Alright, let me show you guys why. One, you know, I love and respect the real steel version, right? And that's just an amazing one. But let me show you what CL Project has been doing, okay? I kind of hope, I might like try to reach out to him and say, hey, can I, you know, buy stuff to review or something? It'd be nice. So he's got 77.5 slides. And here's where the crazy stuff is. Look at this. This would be sick. Because now we can reduce the weight big time. 371, but this is expensive. This is going to be easily $1,000, okay, if you were to like to customize this big time. And there's not many options, right? It's just black and silver, so you'd have to, if you want to add color to it, you're going to get it anodized. And they also have, which I think is very interesting, is, where is it? Right here. He's got the mount as well. You know? So you could literally just build 2 uppers or do a quick switch. I actually want to buy these. I love these, the plated versions. Okay, he's got almost everything for it. I don't know. Does he have single action? Oh, that's for the revolver. Okay. Maybe he's got the single action trigger. For the CZ, for the Shadow 2, they make flat triggers. I like flat triggers a lot, guys. So I hope someone makes it. I don't know if he has it. There's the hammer. Okay, see. Here we go. This is where we can drop some weight. So we already have 2 areas we can drop weight. The slide and the blowback unit. Okay, we have the hop-up unit, but we picked up the hop-up unit from TTI already, so I'm not going to pick that up. I'd want a flat trigger, but okay. I'm just waiting for another company to enter the market for this, but I just don't know if they will. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, but you see, there's actually upgrades parts for it, so we can do quite a bit with it. Well, not quite a bit, but we can do something like this. We'd pick up for sure. I would say the trigger it's not bad, guys, but I can feel it. But I'm probably gonna try to polish it and clean it up. So take a look at this. You got a lot of springs in here. Okay. Very, very cool. Look at this. Hop up turns on right here. Okay. Pretty sturdy hop up, okay, which is good. Hop up unit looks nicely well done. Like, this is, KJW does a very good job. Honestly speaking, guys, for 200 bucks, if you love the CZ in the Shadow and you're just a big fan of it, KJW has done a great job. The other one I own is a Tanfolio. KWC made it. Not a huge fan of it. Okay, you can see. Okay. First impressions, not bad, guys. Just I will say it feels lackluster on propane. I'd be honest. And like you guys gotta remember, like, I'm thinking from IPSC point of view. That's the only people that are gonna buy this. Like, it doesn't make sense otherwise. You know, you're not gonna want to lug a freaking 2-pound, 3-pound gun on to play airsoft normally. You know what I mean? Like PvP. It just doesn't make sense. So this is really going to be for IPSC, and if maybe you cross train, or you just want to challenge yourself to do another platform. But I definitely don't see this upstaging high cap. It's just due to the weight, and like, these benefits are for real steel, not for airsoft, because it's so airsoft recoil is so minimal. So the funny thing is in real steel you tend to want weight. In airsoft, it's the opposite. And for some people, everyone's going to have personal preference, but you know, they'll get the weight. Maybe they'll try to put the weight on their compensator, right? They'll get like a brass compensator or a steel compensator just to help counter it a little. But in reality, it's so small in airsoft. You're better off, you know, working on grip strength, forearm strength, and core strength. And then, you know, your adductors, you're better off working on that. And, you know, just doing muscle memory every single day. But I think it's fun, and I'm excited to try it out. So we'll for sure, guys, get the CL project stuff down the road. I hope it's not a limited run. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. Like, that frame we saw for 361, I don't know if he's made a lot of frames of that. That's because how he was back with Airsoft Surgeon, like, he would make, you know, like maybe 100 and that's it. So I don't know if that's going to be the case with this. So I simply just I can't afford to pay for all the CL stuff now. Okay, so I got some. We might have 2 videos for customers coming in. but we'll see. We'll try to work something in, because I hope I'm not racing against time for the parts. And I'm hoping maybe more companies will enter in the market. And guys, remember, this is just first impression. My view can change as I shoot this more, but I'm definitely a little confused on the CO2. That is just so bizarre. Unless like it's locked, it's probably locked at the same output. Now look at that. They even have okay, I was just checking the base weights. They move a little bit, but if you guys have any questions, let me know. We'll do a shooting video, because I am curious to see about the shooting video, how this shoots. Hop up unit looks like an actual TDC actually, which is kind of cool. And you know, how do we take this out? Do we have to like pull this pin out? We have to pull this pin out, but how do they? That's not much room to knock it out. Pliers and pull. It looks like a brass pin. It's like maybe half hop up engaged stock. This is stock all the way, by the way, guys. We haven't done anything yet. I was watching it. There's like I did a video where I think it was like the John Wick one, and the guy was like left a comment. It was the weirdest comment, because like I could have sworn the video like we're doing an unboxing, or maybe he's new. Maybe it was like a reverse unboxing or something. But like the gun's completely stock, and he's like, he left in the comment like, oh, did you upgrade it or do anything to it? And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, what? You know, I don't do any you know, cuts or edits, or you know, there's no bullshit. Like, you know, it's just a standard, you know, John Wick gun or whatever it is. That thing is garbage. All right, I think we're done here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. First impression, honestly, not bad. Like I love KJWORKS. It's a great company. Definitely on the higher end, but at the same time, they've done a good job. Guys, the real steel version, I think is about 1,000 USD. So you're like 800 off, and by the time we spend all the money on upgrades, you could get the real steel. But that argument is just so dumb. I had a lot of people back in the day that would be like, oh, you could go buy a real steel. It's like, can you shoot in your backyard? Can you shoot people and not go to jail? Can you share with your friends? You know, it's like, it's the best cross-training platform. So those comments are just so stupid. I don't understand it. Like, real steel and airsoft people should be friends. Okay? Just us versus against the people that are anti-gun. That's the biggest deal. That's the biggest problem. Let me just shoot it with the CO2, and we'll close it off here one more time. I just want to drive by with the CO2, but it's just, I don't know, something feels off. Maybe they suck at CO2 mags, and maybe we need Max Tac to make a mag for the Shadow 2, but that probably just wouldn't be a good business decision, because I don't know how many people actually bought the CZ. I don't think it's a gun that's probably selling that much, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I want a mag wall on this guy. I didn't even see a mag wall, can we? Yeah, it feels way better on CO2. Nice and snappy. Nice reset. You guys can hear that audible reset. I'm deaf. The trigger is very nice. For a stock, this is definitely one of the look how good this undercut right here is. God damn. Such an aggressive take. And it just feels good. This is probably one of my favorite grips besides the Desert Eagle for ergonomics. It just goes right into your hand. I have big hands, so I don't know about you guys, but give it a try, okay? Okay. It sounded better there, dry firing. I don't know. So when I was shooting it, guys, that's just a little odd. I'd like to know more about the CO2 mag. We'll probably, you know what we'll do is we'll probably dissect both the mags and see if they got anything strange going on in here. We'll take off the valve in the top, see if we can see anything. Maybe I'll just do that behind the scenes. But this definitely runs better on the CO2. The propane is a little lackluster. I wish I could show you a good example, but this guy's just shitting the bed right now. I don't know what happened. It was just working the other day. I had some friends come over and they were just shooting this sucker. My only guess is maybe the loading nozzle's got a little crack in it. It's weaker than normal. Okay, this is the Shadow 2. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you guys need or have questions on it. I just don't know how many people actually bought it. I know me and my IPSC friends, guys, and I know that people that watch this, if you're IPSC, I know you guys would probably have talked about it or seen someone with it or shot it for sure. Most of my IPSC friends are on Facebook that talk to me about it. They've been asking me to get this for a while, so I was like, okay, fine, we'll get it. The funny thing is I actually bought the first one. I was like, oh, 174, alright, that's cool. I thought I was saving money, but it ended up being the original one, the old one, Shadow 1. And I was like, oh shit, it's the wrong one. We have the TTI one as well, so we actually have one upgrade part, but I don't want to put that in until I shoot this stock. Okay, you'll see probably maybe this weekend we'll see. But the backyard's a mess. You guys will see why I just haven't done much. I've kind of been busy with stuff. We'll get these stickers off. Wow. All right, very nice, guys. This is all metal, by the way. It's I don't think there's like a shred of plastic on here. Yeah, I actually don't think any of this is plastic. So I'd say it's pretty fair. The fact that is we can get the loading nozzle. You can pick up parts for it. If anything breaks, you pretty much have CL Project to thank for that. And I've seen OEM parts for it as well on the market. So there seems to be a support for it. And I think what it is, they understand that IPSC people are going to buy this. But I gotta be honest, as an IPSC person myself, I'm not competing. That's why my opinion is probably you should lower the value of it. But at the same time, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't see any competitive advantage currently. Airsoft world is so different from real steel world. Okay, all right, that's enough, guys. I'll see you guys around. Take it easy.